I think it's a continuation of a multi-year streak of innovation and design and technology, reduction in fuel burn, and quite frankly, a really strong defense sector. So it's all manifested itself with some really big wins in the commercial market, and now topped off with some big wins in defense. It's got the stock cooking. I think long term.
So one question investors are asking, Ken, is it Boeing specific, or at least aircraft and defense specific relative to other industrials, which has just been a string of disappointments from Caterpillar to Texas Instruments to 3M?
Well, that's a good question. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead,
I'm sorry.
Ken. That was to you. We'll get back to you, Gordon.
Yeah, sorry.
Sure.
I would say, this relief rally, obviously you had coming into the quarter significant concerns around supply chain, which have been an issue. I think to your earlier point, you're starting to hear more about tariff and trade issues, but they haven't yet materially impacted demand internationally for Boeing's commercial products. And this quarter was really about better than expected results on the commercial business, which is predominantly driven by the 737. The defense business this quarter put up weaker margins, and the services business was a little spotty. So it's a relief rally driven by, very strong commercial business, and of course the cash flows driven by that business continue to surprise.
Gordon, what were you going to say about the macroeconomic environment and how much Boeing is vulnerable? Jim Cramer made a good point on Twitter earlier that they're not as susceptible to the foreign exchange risk because they sell in dollars. So that's certainly one thing that protects them.
That's always been true. Well, and Jim's right, but I'm talking about long term. The 787 as an innovative airplane with composite technology is a real stepping stone to continued kind of advancements where you make an airplane economically obsolete rather than structurally, because you've got to get that lower cost, which is a driver for all of us. And Boeing's got the edge there. In the models that they have developed and for sale today, I think they can hold that edge for 5 to 10 years.
Hey, Gordon, there's been some issues with the A380 and demand over on the Airbus side. I just wonder, when you talk about Boeing having the edge, are you folding in all that kind of stuff too?
Sure, because, Carl, the A380 was the wrong move. It's obviously too big an airplane and 4 engines, as was the A340. And the twin engine, like this new 779, is going to be the largest twin in the world. And it's going to come home and really reduce the cost per available seat mile, which is a heck of a hedge for fuel, and of course gives you price competitiveness in the marketplace. So it's just a long-term strategy that's paying off, and I think will continue to.